morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on the time you're watching us. Welcome to the new edition of your favorite newscast. I'm Charily Sarazo from Girón Santander.
Hello to everyone who follow us from wherever you are. I am Alejandra Naya, and this is Pmac News. In the afternoon edition, we have to talk about the presidential position of our new president, Gustavo Petro, and what his first week has been like in the great Casa Nariño in downtown Bogotá.
Stick around if you want to find out more about these news and the ones that follow. Join me for me to the headlines.
Well, let's start with Petro's controversial position in Casa de Nariño. But what happened? Well, Gustavo Petro's presidential inauguration took place on 7 August in Bogotá's Plaza de Bolívar. The inauguration of Presidente Gustavo Petro was guarded at all times by members of the National Police and the Army to ensure. The National Police and the Army to guarantee the security of the approximately 10,000 citizens who took part in the event. This was the first public inauguration in the country and was attended by more 30 international leaders and presidents. With respect to the cabinet of the first president to date, the only ministry that has yet to be named is the Ministry of Science and Technology. At approximately 3:30, Gustavo Petro Urrego was sworn in by Senate President Roy Barreras. President of the Senate, Roy Barreras, and in turn the President swore in Vice President Francia Márquez. He then asked the military house to bring the sword of Bolívar to present it to the people and the Congress of the Republic.
What's a great news behind for our nation, but we wonder how our president fared in his first week in office? The new president has already begun to set in motion the multiple reforms with which he intends to move forward with the government plan that they will implement over the next 4 years.
Gustavo Petro has started out as an institutionalist president. The fears surrounding him cover a wide spectrum, but nothing of the sort has happened,
said political analyst Mauricio Reina in a dialogue with former Finance Minister Mauricio Cárdenas. Mauricio Cárdenas, along the lines, the expert said that nothing of what was predicted by some sectors, such as Petro calling for a constituent assembly or calling people to the streets to erode the institutions, has happened. Petro has shown unwillingness to embark on a full peace policy that includes not only resuming talks with ELN, but also talks with other armed groups.
peace is being sought with other types of sectors, with other types of illegalities, but the ELN is going ahead because it is with them that there are more possibilities of resuming negotiations, say former Minister Cárdenas.
Ambitious and political reform. Last Monday, the first day of the new government, the Minister of Finance, José Antonio Ocampo, presented to Congress the tax reform bill with which the new administration hopes to raise and enjoy money to reduce the social debt. The initiative is based on the greater collection of the taxes from individuals, the reduction of tax benefits for companies, the taxation of the sugary drinks, the export of oil, coal and gold when they exceed a certain sale, and frontal fight against it, tax evasion and abundance.
This report that we are proposing generates 25 trillion pesos a year, some $5,795 million today. But we hope that with the fight against tax evasion and avoidance, that amount will rise to 50 trillion pesos a year, some $11,900 million, which is what was talked about throughout the presidential campaign, Ocampo said.
Thank you, Alejandra, and good afternoon to all viewers. I'm Laura from Spain, where the heat wave burns thousands of hectares of forest every day and kills dozens of people. Between 10 and 17 July, 679 deaths directly linked to the high temperatures have been officially recorded. Sunday 17 was the worst day of the country. Second heat wave in less than a month. On that day, high temperatures, which in some parts of the country reached 45 degrees Celsius, resulted in deaths of 169 people. Thermometers have regularly exceeded 14 degrees Celsius since 10 June, still spring. Even in the north, where temperatures are usually milder at this time of summer. What these initial experts say is not only the high heat indexes, but that the high temperatures are prolonged in time, with waves lasting more than weeks, even 2.
Let's try. Let's be clear.
Good morning. Do you have a natural product for cows?
Naturally, say no, no, no to goat with miel tertos, with cathial, elder, eucalyptus, honey, and propolis.
And what other natural freshly products do you have?
Appetite 4, which improve appetite. Fio 4, strong, natural, free.
And what anti-inflammatory products do you have?
Finacid, the natural anti-inflammatory solution. Order your products with the natural fresh sea. Call us now and get the best discount you can get.
Hello everyone, I am Eileen Hernandez from the Sport Studio reporting that International Cyclist Union (UCI) announced Wednesday that Colombian cyclist Nairo Quintana was sanctioned for violating the ban on the use of tramadol in the competition established in the UCI medical regulation with the aim of protection that the safety and the health of cyclists in the light of the side effects of this substance. But what happened? The UCI reported that analysis for the two drive blood samples provided by the cyclists of the 8th and the 13th July during to the France's 2022.
What if we now talk about the impressive National Women Volleyball League? Headline: Colombia makes volleyball history with victory over Brazil and classification to the World Cup. For the first time in history, the women's national volleyball team will be in the World Cup. In addition, they defeat the number 1 in the world.
Haikyuu is back. As there has been a long 2 years from Haikyuu, fans waiting for news about potential season 5, but the official Haikyuu Twitter account as the relevant at the two-part field that appears to remain sharp in the beloved volleyball manga. That there was entirely some confusion. I had apparently the world IB news season the adaptation out to the movies, but that this was later classified by account. Let's remember to the plot of Haikyuu. Hinata Shoujo is the boy the ways one day see the little gentet of the television be the common fashion about the volleyball, taking high the practice or the rally and the body made the Kakeyama Toyo. Opet rally the Karasuno hill with the more than panic with the one to the he will see the top. Haikyuu really is the series that makes your empathize with the kinds of characters. I thought to feel seen to the life for 5 arcs to are yet to be added. However, nothing in the certificate yet, and we can only hope that the fields will have that the closeted that the found loved serious divorce. We're back in the studios with Alejandra.
コンクリート出身日向翔陽です。
Do you believe in the love you feel for your pet? Science has explanation, and that's why today in Alejandra's Pets, we will talk about the strong bond we have with our pets. It's becoming more and more common to see how pets occupy a place in families. In many cases, this importance is incomparable to that of a child. This is explained by research in California Scientific Center oxytocin or love hormone, which helps the relationship that is behind by to remain alive. Experts conclude that those who have pets are less likely to feel lonely and fall into depression, as will a pet. Help reduce stress, cortisol levels, blood pressure, heart rate, boost self-esteem, generate space for interpersonal relationships. Love does have an explanation, and it is in the brain, and it starts with a look.
Cow, a little cow.
Gerardo, the vaccine. What is next? Pneumococcus?
Rotavirus.
Don't worry, you only have to go 8 times. At the beer and at 2 months, at 4, 6 and 7 months, at 1.5 and 5 years. If that is a confusion or a strange name, always remember it with his son and carry your vaccination card. Vaccination update, we make it for you.
New Santi, blackberry flower. I choose Santi, and that I don't shiny for anything.